What if I told you that the life you're living right now is just a fraction of what you're capable of? What if the pain you're avoiding, the battles you're running from, are the very things that will forge you into something unstoppable? What if you're not weak, but you've just forgotten how to be a warrior? Every single one of us is born with a fire inside. A fire that screams to fight, to conquer, to rise above the chaos. But life has a way of extinguishing that flame. It beats you down. It whispers lies into your ears. You're not good enough. You'll never make it. Why even try? And slowly, without even realizing it, you start to believe those lies. You settle. You compromise. You become a shadow of the warrior you were meant to be. But what if I told you that the warrior is still there, buried deep beneath the layers of doubt, fear, and regret, waiting for you to wake it up? This is not just about physical strength. This is not about lifting weights or running marathons. This is about the mindset. The warrior mindset. A mindset that doesn't back down, doesn't make excuses, and doesn't accept defeat. A mindset that thrives in the face of adversity, that finds strength in struggle, and that turns pain into power. Today, we're going to dive deep into what it means to have the warrior mindset. We'll explore the stories of those who've embraced it, the principles that define it, and the steps you can take to awaken it within yourself. This is not just a video. This is a call to arms, a call to rise, a call to become the warrior you were always meant to be. Let's start with a hard truth. The warrior mindset is not born in comfort. It's forged in the fires of struggle. Think about it. When was the last time you grew as a person? Was it when everything was easy? When life was smooth sailing? Or was it when you were pushed to your limits? When you felt like you couldn't go on? But you did. Pain is not the enemy. It's the teacher. The warrior doesn't run from pain. They lean into it. They understand that every ounce of suffering is a step closer to becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So I ask you this: what pain are you avoiding right now? What challenge are you too afraid to face? Because I promise you, on the other side of that pain is a version of yourself you've never met before. Take David Goggins, for example. A man who went from being overweight and depressed to becoming one of the toughest humans on the planet. How? By embracing pain. By running toward the things that terrified him. By refusing to let his past define his future. That's the warrior mindset. It's not about being fearless. It's about facing your fears head on and saying, "You will not break me." Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. And let me tell you something. Warriors don't rely on motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the wind. What warriors rely on is discipline. The kind of discipline that gets you out of bed at 5 a.m. when every fiber of your being wants to hit snooze. The kind of discipline that keeps you going when everyone else has given up. Think about the greatest warriors in history. The Spartans, the samurai, the Navy SEALs. What set them apart wasn't just their physical strength, it was their unwavering discipline. They didn't train when they felt like it, they trained when they didn't. Because they understood that discipline is what turns potential into power. So, what's your discipline like? Are you consistent? Are you pushing yourself to be better every single day? Or are you letting excuses hold you back? Remember this: small, consistent actions lead to massive results. The warrior mindset is built one day at a time. Here's the hard truth: you can't have it all, not if you want to be a warrior, because greatness demands sacrifice. It demands that you give up the things that are holding you back. The late-night Netflix binges, the toxic relationships, the bad habits that keep you stuck in the same cycle of mediocrity. Ask yourself this: what are you willing to sacrifice for the life you want? Because the warrior understands that every choice has a cost. You can either pay the price of discipline now, or the price of regret later. And trust me, regret is a far heavier burden to carry. Think about Jocko Willink, a retired Navy SEAL commander. He talks about how, during his time in the military, he had to sacrifice everything: comfort, time with family, even his own safety, to achieve his mission. But he didn't see it as a loss. He saw it as an investment in becoming the best version of himself. That's the warrior mindset. It's about understanding that sacrifice is not a loss, it's a gain. Let's get one thing straight: warriors fail a lot. But here's the difference: they don't see failure as the end. They see it as feedback, as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb. But did he give up? Number. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." That's the warrior mindset. It's about embracing failure as part of the journey. It's about understanding that every setback is a setup for a comeback. So, what about you? How do you handle failure? Do you let it define you? Or do you use it as fuel to keep going? Because I'll tell you this: the road to success is paved with failure. The question is, are you willing to walk it? Finally, the warrior mindset is about vision. It's about seeing beyond the immediate struggle and focusing on the bigger picture. Warriors don't fight just for the sake of fighting. They fight for a purpose, for a mission, for something greater than themselves. What's your mission? What's the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning? Because without a vision, without a purpose, you're just wandering through life. But with a clear vision, you become unstoppable. You become a force to be reckoned with. So, take a moment right now. Close your eyes. Visualize the life you want, the person you want to become. And then ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move closer to that vision? Because the warrior mindset starts with a single step, a single decision, a single moment where you say, enough is enough. I'm ready to fight for the life I deserve. The warrior mindset is not something you're born with. It's something you choose every single day. It's a choice to embrace pain instead of running from it. It's a choice to be disciplined when it's easier to be lazy. It's a choice to sacrifice the things that don't matter for the things that do. It's a choice to get back up every time you fall. And it's a choice to fight for a vision that's bigger than yourself. So, I'll leave you with this. What kind of life do you want to live? A life of comfort and compromise? Or a life of courage and conquest? The choice is yours. But remember this: the world doesn't need more followers. It needs more warriors. More people who are willing to stand up, to fight back, and to create something extraordinary. Now it's your turn. What's one battle you've been avoiding? What's one step you can take today to awaken the warrior within? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Because the world needs more warriors, and that starts with you. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and never stop fighting.